Hi, welcome to Julius Bar. Today we're gonna mix a couple of bamboo cocktails. So, the bamboo cocktail is a really ancient cocktail going back to the end of the 19th century. Legend says it was created by a German bartender working in Yokohama at an American administered bar, Yokohama being right here next to Tokyo. That account is disputed by historians, but who cares? Today we're gonna mix two versions of this classic cocktail, which always features some sherry, Fino, and some vermouth. So first of all, let me address the Fino sherry situation. So this is a Lustau Fino 2021 En Rama Bone Dry Limited Edition. En Rama means that the Fino sherry is not filtered or diluted or anything, just taken up from the cask and bottled. And boy, does this make a difference. This is an excellent sherry. And I said before in my videos that I really don't see Fino sherry as something that you can drink by itself. But I only tried pretty low level Fino sherries up to the point, and this completely changed my perception of the Fino sherry thing. This is just like a really nice white wine with complexity and everything, but just with the essence of the sherry maturation in cask. Because of that, I opened this bottle a couple of days ago and I'm trying to finish it right away, because in this case, with this kind of quality Fino sherry, it's gonna spoil really quick like a good white wine. So the flavor of this sherry is excellent. It is dry, but it's not unpleasantly dry. It has all kind of fruits and a bit of muskiness, and it's just really good. So I just changed my perception of Fino sherry. Fino sherry, excellent, even with dishes, even at dinner, even at lunch, but it has to be quality. So now let's get down to mixing. The first version of a bamboo cocktail is gonna be the one proposed by our buddy Harry Craddock in his Savoy cocktail book, and it's gonna be 1 part or 22.5 milliliters of dry vermouth, this case Carpano Dry, 1 part of sweet vermouth, in this case Carpano Antica Formula. Carpano, I'm always available for sponsorship, event, ambassadorships. Call me, we can make a deal. Just send me some free vermouth. And then we finish with Fino sherry, and it's gonna be 2 parts or 45 milliliters of this. And that's about it. Really simple recipe. Let's get some ice in our mixing glass and let's give this bad boy a stir. One thing concerning me about this bamboo cocktail is extreme simplicity. When I tried the Diplomat, which also was really simple and lacking a really strong base, a higher alcohol spirit, I was disappointed. Will I be disappointed even this time? Let's find out. Let's get a chill cup and let's strain our cocktail. And there you go, a bamboo cocktail, Harry Craddock Savoy Cocktail Book Edition. Cheers. Nice smell. I think this cocktail doesn't disappoint. It's not like the Diplomat. In the case of the Diplomat, just being vermouth basically, it was a bit too simple. In this case, the addition of a really good Fino sherry makes the cocktail a quality one. it gives another layer. And I must say, I tried this yesterday and it was even better. The Fino Sherry really has a brief life in the fridge if it's a quality product like this one. But this is good, it's dry, but it's not overly dry thanks to the sweet vermouth, which I think makes the cocktail really palatable. Some other recipe for a bamboo cocktail just have dry vermouth, and maybe that's a bit too much on the dry side. Anyway, now that we tried this really simple ancient recipe, let's try a newer one. The second recipe we are gonna try is the bamboo cocktail version developed by Joaquin Simó when he was working at Def & Co a few years ago. And we're gonna start with 2 dashes of orange bitters, then we follow that with 2 dashes of Angostura bitters. And then we go on with 1 teaspoon of simple syrup. As usual, I have my 2-to-1 simple syrup, which has some cocto, dark brown sugar with molasses in it. It's freaking delicious. And then we go on with 45 milliliters of dry vermouth. And again 45 milliliters of Fino Sherry. And there you go, let's get some ice for our mixing glass. And let's give this bad boy a stir, if we can make it. I have an update on this mixing glass. It's not as good as I thought. Still like it, but sometimes when I'm in a hurry and stirring the cocktail, the way the ice sits on the filter might make this small bevel leak on the sides, and that's not good. So I'm still looking to change this mixing glass or change the strainer, I don't know. Let's get a flanged cup and let's strain our cocktail. Yeah, you see? Yeah, it leaks. That's not good. I will need a lemon expression on top, but again, my lemons right now suck bad. So I guess this is gonna be it. Bamboo cocktail, Joaquin Simó edition. Cheers. It's quite a different cocktail. In this case, the center of attention are the bitters. They really make the cocktail a bit different, a bit more flavorful. The teaspoon of simple syrup is needed because this version doesn't use the sweet vermouth, so we need a bit of sweetness to it. It's a really good cocktail, it's just a really different cocktail from the original recipe. Let me give it a couple more sips to both. Yeah, definitely more aromatic, especially thanks to the bitters. Savoy cocktail book version. Love both of these. I love the Savoy cocktail book version in its simplicity. In this recipe you can actually taste really well the flavor of the Fino. So I would suggest only do it when you have a good Fino that you just open. It's great. The recipe from Joaquin Simó, it's probably more versatile. By adding the bitters, the specific flavor of the Fino Sherry goes in the background. And so actually, if you have a bar, proposing this recipe, it's a lot easier. Because having a fresh open bottle of a Fino Sherry in your bar, probably not easy unless you live a Jerez. I don't know how many bars can afford to keep opening Fino bottles. I'm really enjoying my adventure in the sherry dimension, and actually I have a Pedro Jimenez I'm gonna open soon. That's something new again, but I don't think sherry is so worldwide famous when people just ask for sherry cocktail. You can push and finish a sherry bottle in one night if you're a bartender, but if that's not in your programs, using this Joaquin Simó recipe, you can use a more middle ground, low level Fino sherry and also keep it in the fridge a few more days, and it's gonna work out just fine. The bitters cover the lack of complexity in the sherry, and the sherry is there just to provide that kind of funkiness, nice sherry flavor, but without adding any other layer to it. This hairy Craddock version instead requires a good Fino sherry, otherwise it's gonna fall flat. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, comment down below, share with anybody you like and don't like. Stir yourself another sherry drink, and hopefully I will see you next time. Cheers. So about bamboo. Panda eats bamboo. And Kung Fu Panda was the movie we saw the night before my son was born. We went to a movie theater and we really enjoyed the Kung Fu Panda, the first one. That night, my wife broke the water and we rushed to the hospital, and actually we didn't really have to rush. It took one more day for my son to be born, but then he was born and he's awesome. Really happy with my son and really happy with Kung Fu Panda 1 and 2. Both good movies. Great vehicle for Jack Black. Probably his best performance since School of Rock, and until one amazing movie which now I forgot. Polka King was also really good with Jack Black, but the movie I was looking for... Bernie. This Bernie movie about something to do with murders. Is amazing in the movie. If you've never seen it, I think the movie is good, but Jack Black's performance is over the top. It's like he should have been nominated for Best Actor. He was really great. That guy can do a lot of things. Most of the time they put it in movies where they just make, oh, just funny things. Of course, when he plays music, like in School of Rock, he's amazing because I love him, he's so funny, and he's a real metal fan. But I guess he can do also more serious stuff. I think they should make him do more serious stuff. And, by the way, I always thought like, what would be the best drink buddies to have in LA? And I always thought it would be Jack Black, Dave Grohl, and Lemmy. Lemmy sadly passed away, but Jack Black and Dave Grohl, they should still be really pretty good drinking buddies. Yeah, they gotta be fun together.